Get banned. Timed out. Oh yeah. There it is. Good job. Hello, friends. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello. Testing, testing. Yeah. I forgot that was the new intro, and every time I set up an intro, I have to set it to monitor plus everybody else can hear it. So, you know, we're pretty fucking scuffed around here. Oh, I said F right in the first minute. YouTube's not gonna like that. Hello, Rainy. Hello, Cosmer. Hello, Gentaru. The Gentaru. How's it going, friends? Welcome on in. Is this right? Is this? Fuck. Sorry. Said it again. I'm gonna get banned. Cosmonaut, wonderful to see you, friend. How was your weekend? My weekend was wonderful. I hope yours, friends, was equally wonderful. Demonetized. Demonetized. See, joke's on them. They have to monetize me before they demonetize me. So, haven't been monetized yet. Not really worried about the monetization, to be honest. We're here for, I was like, what is going on with the music? Is there music here? Do you guys have music? Yeah, there's music, right? Oh, you know what it is I adjusted the mic a little bit because this weekend, Daniel and I sat right over here. If you go to the Discord, you can see where we were in the on-camera, off-camera. You can see where we did our little podcast on Saturday. Yeah. So Saturday we hung out for longer than I thought we were going to. I want to say we did like 4 hours of recording, maybe like 3.5. Only took like a 15-minute break in there at one point. Yeah, it was wonderful. It was a great discussion, and I'm actually super excited to share it with you guys here on the channel. So ring the bell, get notified when it's up, and it's gonna be a good one. I think you guys are really gonna dig it. It goes good. So many F-bombs, and I am not Cosmonaut. I am not safe for work or anything else for that matter, am I? Went to a mineral shopping, got a cute little peach calcite pyramid and raw opal. Ooh, raw opal is gorgeous, isn't it? I know why you bought it. It's just like, you could just stare at it for hours. My sister would love to talk to you, Cosmer. She's a master jeweler slash gemologist, and that is her fucking jam. She can tell you the reasons why everything looks the way it looks, where it was formed within the processes of time and the fucking earth and everything. She's like, if you want to watch her, just like mention rocks and watch her go. So. Hey, what's up, Ian? How you doing, friend? Long time no see. Welcome on in. So like I was saying, not worried about demonetization / monetization, because really I'm here for you guys, right? At least for now. At some point, I'll probably stop saying fuck as much, and then, then we'll be more of a family-friendly channel. In fact, at some point, I was thinking about this over the weekend. Daniel and I were talking about it. At some point, I am going to have to curtail my cursing behaviors and naughtiness, but that time is nowhere near now. We're just enjoying ourselves. We're here as a community, supporting one another in our arts and ideas, and that's what we're here for. And I also have this chat with your sister. It was my favorite part of geology. Yeah. I mean, maybe sometime I'll get her on the channel, and we'll do like a live stream where she talks about stones and I just feebly attempt to draw them. Oz. What is that? I can't even see what that icon is. It looks like a very pissed off sensor. Rip the day he cleans his filthy mouth. Hey. Anyway, friends, yeah, so I didn't do as much art over the weekend as I had hoped, but that's okay, because you know what I did do is I got my tax numbers taken care of. And then tomorrow night I'm gonna go do my taxes. It's gonna fucking hurt. It's just the IRS is just gonna... Just the whole thing. Yeah. Oof. Gonna be rough. Yeah, I know it just from the numbers that I put together. I'm just like, oh God. I'm definitely gonna have to do like an IRS like payment plan, which is fine. I knew I was going to, cause yeah, it's gonna be brutal. It's gonna be brutal. If I'm crying tomorrow on or Wednesday on the Twitch stream, you'll know why. Finish mine. SD doesn't require state income taxes. That's cool. That's solid. That would save me like 13% on income tax. You know, is what it is. You know, that once again, I hate that saying, and I'm gonna try not to ever say that again. It's, I mean, you know, death and taxes, right? So, and I'm willing to pay my taxes, and I made the money, sort of, and so I have to pay the taxes. That's how it works, right? Yeah, congratulations, Ian. Are you gonna work? There we go. So friends, yeah, I always do that. I need to like draw an arrow up there that just so that I know that I need to point to my left. Over there, you can see what we finished on the last stream. And tonight, I don't know what we're gonna work on. Ian, last year I didn't owe money, and my tax lady was like, you know, with all this freelance work and all of your write-offs, you're gonna have to start showing a profit soon. So this year I'm like, here's your profit, lady. Sorry, dancing break. I tend to take dancing breaks frequently on this stream. No, you. You. How do I turn that off? There we go. Oh, all right. It's the state right to decide whether or not to collect income tax as well. Yeah, Rainey, well, California is, I mean, what is it, like the 4th largest economy in the world, so, or something stupid like that. So they're gonna collect taxes. That's just how it works. I ain't worried none. I feel like, you know, that's if my taxes go to good things, you know, services, blah, 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 then why not, you know? Stuff, wait. I've been having a tough time drawing lately. I think I'm really tired and exhausted. Yeah, Ian, caffeine, brother, caffeine. That's what's been getting me through. I feel you though. Definitely, you may have pushed yourself a little hard. You know, we are coming out of a pretty hectic time for the world in general. So you may just have burnt out, and you may need a little downtime to recharge them batteries, you know? Draw a babe dancing. Close enough. It's all the stuff I'm trying to survive alone out of college, my first tax year. Oh, haha, yeah. That I remember that. That was taxing. I know. I think I need a boo sound, because all I really have is like the laugh track. So I definitely need a boo sound so I can boo myself. Because I kind of wanted to boo myself on that one. I've been so busy that it's really draining my energy. My job has been really demanding. Yeah, Ian, I feel you, my friend. It's really hard when you have a day job, to find that power to continue pushing in your personal art, right? In fact, oddly enough, again, Daniel and I were talking about that. Like how to find the ways to progress. I can already tell I'm being too tight, so I'm gonna loosen it up a little bit. Yeah, so that you like finding the energy after you've put in a full day's worth of work is so oof. It's just like without caffeine, you just have to find the thing that motivates you to draw the most, right? Like I like drawing cute girls, and I like drawing demons and D&D and stuff like that. So when it comes to the after hours stuff, I'm like, yeah, let's draw some D&D stuff. Let's draw some stuff that is questionable at best, you know, because it's fun for me. So that's what keeps me coming back to the drawings. And you got to find those things that spark you to want to continue on. And I can't tell you what that is. It's a very personal type of thing, right? But I will say that it has value no matter what it is, right? I'm gonna need some good sleep tonight. I've been weird. I've got a weird day tomorrow. A weird day. I don't know what a weird day entails, but it sounds weird. Look, you just set me up, so I knock them right out of the park every time you set me up with those. You know. No overhead cam today, friends, for the hand stuff, and that's because I had to disconnect that camera to do the filming this weekend. "7 a.m. therapy work, 3 p.m. psych eval test results." Well, I'd say good luck, but I don't think that's the thing where luck comes into play. So I'm sure you'll find some net positives in there, right? I know, Gentaru, I apologize, but that was the camera that's been giving me trouble over here. I don't know why, but it only gives me trouble here on YouTube. So it has. I'm guessing it has something to do with the profile in OBS, which means that I have to like test quite a bit to find where that issue is coming from. I don't know what the March of Robots is, Cosmonaut. No, I heard it and everything, but it just, like, for me, there's no like connection at all, and I don't normally do those things. And I know that's like just taking an odd stance, but I've never. Like, unless I'm absolutely inspired, I pass up on them. It's like Inktober I did once, I want to say. Maybe twice. The shitballs. Too stupid thing. There we go. Just a month theme, drawing robots all month. Yeah, I'm not going to draw something all month. I know, I'm a tool. I apologize. Like anytime that I've ever gone to draw something like all month, I lose interest after like 3 drawings. There has never been one single theme that anybody has ever hit on with their themed drawing months that has ever just grabbed me enough that I've followed all the way through. Not a one. Not mermaids, not spooky stuff, not anything. It's just a matter of not wanting to repeat myself that much within such a short time frame, which sounds really weird because I'm drawing this shit all the time. But when it's that confined, it feels like work, right? And I'm not here to work. I'm here to play and chill out with you guys and have a fun time, right? And apparently deny people their themes. Thanks, dick. Why are you such a dick? Gotta go. Close. Yeah, way too close to the day job. Absolutely. I don't wanna fucking work for another client. I wanna sit down and draw something cute or draw something sexy, or you know what I'm saying? I know you know what I'm saying. I'm just reiterating. Because that's how I do. Just talk something right into the ground. And that's not to say that I won't hit on something later on and be like, oh, hey, March of Robots, that might actually work. Thinking about my D&D characters. I'd like to say that I am, but currently I am not. I probably should be, considering that we kind of started up a new campaign, and I started up a new character that's a very confused Leonid. So he's a Leonid, but his name is Greyhawk. Oh yeah, that's right. I have a meeting tomorrow. Early in the morning. No good sleep for this dude. Yay, work. Oh, we got plenty of room to finish this drawing. All right, let's zoom out a little bit. And whoa, I said a little bit. What the hell? Let's get this. Damn it. There we go. Let's get these proportions going. New campaign, Ravnica. No, we're actually play testing some homebrew content to see if it's something that we want to like really take a lot of time and put together into maybe some like supplemental materials. We'll see. We'll see. Doing it with our wonderful friend Vil Farrell, who you all might know. You might know him actually. You can check his streams out. Oh yeah, I think it's cooler than playing existing content, but that's just me. Because, I mean, why write or why play what somebody else has written when you can write your own thing and have a good time? Make your own worlds. That's the power of tabletop role playing. Right? Yeah, Gentaru. We're thinking about it. We'll see. We'll see. Not sure if it's gonna happen, but if it does, y'all will be the first to know. What is this song? Can I change? Too late. It's always like right at the end where I'm like, what is that? I don't like that. Good. Song can fuck right off. Fuck off, song. Fuck off. Burp, burp. I keep getting really myopic really fast, and that's because I primarily inked today. So I'm going right into the like darkest dark lines when I should be like really establishing some of the other stuff first. Boo, Autumn, come on. Get your shit together, man. Do you ever talk to yourselves? I talk to myself all the time. Outside of art, my friend, I'm slowly falling into the mechanical keyboard. That's a hobby? I didn't realize that was a hobby. How is it? Listen, I hope you're talking to yourself, Sariana. Hello, Sariana. Welcome in. Nice to see you. It is a hobby, huh? That sounds like fun. Anything that sparks your interest, that's fun. That's good. I can make cute and functional keyboards. Neat. Customize and make your own keys. It's really cool. The epoxy keys people make are freaking sweet. Oh, don't tell me that, friends. I'm a fucking deep dive, and then I'm gonna like turn into keyboard-aholic. Is that a thing? Keyboard-aholic? I don't know. What happened to him? He looks all burnt out. He's been up until 3 a.m. building keyboards. Haha, what an idiot. And then they try it, and they too are up until 3 a.m. building keyboards. Keyboard gremlins? What happens if you feed them after midnight? Nothing, they get fat. Wahaha. Joke's on you. Already fat. Sariana, how was your day? Let's close up that leg shape a little bit. That gap. Let's give her a little bit more of this bodysuit. Bodysuit? I guess it's a bodysuit. Them hips. Them hips. Yes, speaking of not repeating myself, how about a tail? Alright. I mean, I'll repeat myself when it's worth repeating. Come on. So the person that I drew over there, I contacted her with the drawing and I was like, hey, look, I drew you. And she's like, hey, I'm going to be in LA this week. I was like, sweet, we should get together. She was like, yeah, let's do it. And then she was like, I'm available this time, this time, and this time. And I was like, fuck. All right. Maybe not. Nice knowing you. That's the problem with when there's like no advance notice in my life. There's just no time. You know? I'm like, oh, well, I've got this work and that work and I've got live streams and yeah, so unfortunately, probably no more images with her right away. Although we do have to get together and put together like another set of maybe reference images because she's a great model. She has great poses. They're not like your everyday poses, but they're definitely stuff that is usable by one and all. Okay. Oh, you know what'd be fun? Here, let's set up another layer here. Let's do our little vertical. Ah, here it is. I'm gonna guess that's about halfway. And we're gonna rotate it slightly to go with maybe a little bit more. Go with her shoulder tilt. Right. Now we're gonna do some wings. 'Cause why not? Should we do it from this side? Yeah, this side. Okay. The hard part with doing wings like this is that you have a tendency to look at them both when really you should just look at one, right? And you're like, oh wait, no, and then I gotta, oh wait, so. So Sariana, is your busy day, did it take care of a bunch of stuff that needed to get taken care of? And are you, is the plan in action right now? Or was it just work? Ride's here. Boo-wee-oo. 'twas both. 'Twas both. A bit of both. Tried to get the stuff set up, gas, electric, etc. They can't find the address. Dude. Super easy move. This is gonna be an easy one for you. Super easy. Thanks for asking. Super. So as always, when I do one of these, I'm just cleaning it up with big, thick lines. Big, thick lines. Yeah. Let's turn that symmetry off and do another vertical here, just to test this. We're gonna feel like this is gonna work really well for horns, which I haven't really done before, right? I haven't really used a symmetry to get the horns in place. Chaos follows my every breath. Absolutely. Absolutely. Chaos is your friend. And it's trolling you nonstop like I do. Oh, so knowing that Sariana is as organized as she is, she has an organizational brain even. But knowing that she's that organized, last night when we were playing Minecraft, I went into her base to give her something, and I was like, "Oh, look at this beautiful organizational system you've done." And she has this she has 7 tiers of what do you call it? Double chests, all clearly labels. How did you like the property at 410 Los Feliz? 410 was not that good, but 417 was really, really nice. The people that showed me around were fucking excellent. 410, on the other hand, not so much. You got the address wrong. How dare you? So all of the chests are clearly labeled like this and 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 this, right? So I went in after we had gone on an adventure, like finding amethyst crystals and fossil bones and stuff. And I had a bunch of stuff, a bunch of cobbled deep slate in my inventory, and I put one cobbled deep slate in every one of the chests right in the middle, just to fucking troll her. Oh, it was so gratifying. Just put such a smile on my face. Basalt. Oh, it was basalt? I left you with basalt? Shit. That's the gift right there. That was a gift. That wasn't a trolling. It's hard to get that stuff. I know, right? Just a horrible, horrible monster. How dare I be such a good friend? She loves it. She loves it. It clearly doesn't give her anxiety. But the best was, the best one is, was that she has the base with her first base, not first base like anal, but like first base, like her starter base, which is now called first base, by the way. Her first base, I have corrupted it with an inordinate amount of chickens. So many chickens that they just lay nonstop eggs. So if you walk in, your inventory is filled with eggs, and they are like a cacophony of chickens. And so every time that she walks it, because it's just like this hole, it's like a hobbit hole in a hill, And so every time she walks up, you just hear like so many cocks in her first base. Just chickens everywhere. And so every time that she kills them all, I go back in and I throw as many eggs as I can so that so that there's more chickens the next time that she goes over there. And it's a wonderful thing. And bonus experience and feathers to make arrows. So, you know. Rainy. Oh, I thank you, Rainy. I appreciate that. It has upset the surrounding ecosystem is what is to know there's fucking chickens everywhere. Because every time she opens the door, they're like, get me the fuck out! And they just like bum rush the door. It's so great. Just like 5 chickens run out every time. So every time I run over there, I have to just fucking whack. I gotta whack some cocks every time I run over to her place. Absolutely. It's we have inundated the server with chickens. And that's okay, because honestly, you can never have too many chickens. I almost said you can never have too many cocks, but we all know that's true. Not true, rather. Well, I didn't want that liquid in my mouth, that's for sure. Just not the first time. Okay. We have such a busy week at work, you guys. Bonkers. I just have to make sure that stuff... Okay. I'm not... What? You're filth. You're filth. So, I'm taking the horn idea from our girl, Soft as Velvet, over on the Twitch. She was doing a fawn that had horns like this, which I thought was pretty cool. And so I'm using I'm making an extra horny devil tonight. I did that too. She got a double pimp. Double pimping. Oh yeah. I mean, I can say thank you to you for both of those because I'm using that notepad document that you gave me. So never apologize. Thank you, Sariana. You are the best moderator on this channel. So let's erase that out and erase that out. And then erase that out and move it to there. And erase that out. And then let's move this ever so slightly. Because they shouldn't be fuck it. They shouldn't be perfectly even, right? Or should they? Yeah, maybe they should. Why not? We'll twin it, but gotta make a little note to myself. Okay, Seriana. Thank you. Sorry, friends. Lots of busyness. All right. So is anybody drawing along tonight? What's happening? What's going on in the arts department with all you wonderful humans? I know a lot of you likes to do the arts. What is this? What are you? Looks like fucking glitter. How's there glitter on my Cintiq? How is that a thing? My Cintiq is fabulous. I'm working on a logo design thingy. Drawing along. Nice. What's your logo for, if you can talk about it? If not, then we will just enjoy this, knowing that you are working on something cool. Uh-oh. Can I merge this down? Yeah, let's merge it down. Merge it down! Okay. Long deltoids. Deltoids. It's for my own LLC that I'm building up. Oh, cool, Gentaru. Dope. Fun. I was this close to forming an LLC. And then I went full-time and I was like, I don't need an LLC. Not at the moment, anyway. Maybe in the future. Let's erase out some of those. I think other people have put me on mute because nobody else is answering. They're all being quiet and working their booties off. Yeah, it's the very early stages. Just registered the name and I'm starting to figure out business plans and still working full time at the moment. Right on. You know, it's Daniel and I during our discussion were talking about that, about that, you know, the pushing beyond your day job type of thing, right? And how hard it is to find the energy to do that. But then once you can get some momentum, it becomes easier and easier, right? And then you burn the fuck out and you have to find that momentum again. Wow, you're really negative, aren't you? No. It just happens, you know? Yeah, getting there, huh? Why are there people at my front door? Weird. Very paranoid right now. Paranoid. Because apparently the place over there burnt down, like the drug house, and then like the next day the neighbors over here got robbed. So I'm living in a great place. I just burnt out doing the day job stuff, so I want to start my own thing. Still woodworking, but having my own company sounds better for me. Yeah. Just like the thing that I've found about having your own company is that the hustle that you need to do to have that company is easier to do, right? Because it's yours, it's your baby. So dealing with a client, if you get to the point where you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a loss and we're gonna cut our losses and we're gonna be done. Thank you very much, bye-bye. And you don't have to answer to anybody for making that decision, right? You're like, it's my decision to make. Did that work? I don't know if that worked. I don't think it did. It's broken again already, folks. Man, I don't know how they could have this thing, this Stream Deck thing, and I have to add a new profile every hour that I'm on YouTube and tell it to allow it to manage my channel, just so I can press the button and say, hey, check out my links. It's so dumb. Yeah, also, I don't want to worry about someone else's organization getting in the way of progress and productivity. Yeah, absolutely. If you know that you can swing it better, right? Then get it. Hell yes, get it. Right? I was a freelance artist for years, and I had an agent at the same time, right? An agent for the sketching stuff. And while the agent got me a lot of work, I always did much better with the people that I had met myself and developed lasting relationships with and everything. And it worked out for me because I was then able to tell my agent, no, this is what I'm getting paid by my personal my personal work, my own client base. So if you want to remain competitive and you want to continue to go with me as one of your artists, you're going to have to increase my base rate to what I am making, and then you take on top of that what you want to make. And it worked out. Sort of. It was very stressful. Because then at one point, one of my clients says to me, do you know she's charging $1,000 a day for you? And I was like, what the actual fuck, dude? Like, do you know how hard it is to bring $1,000 a day worth of big gun mentality? Do you know what I mean? Like, you really have to be worth that kind of money for people to want to pay for you. Crazy. Hi Rick, what's up, baby? How you doing? How's all the things? Lurking and cooking. Nice. Well, that's something that I did over the weekend. I did a little bit of cooking, a little experimentation. It was nice. I would say that I perfected actually a smashed yams recipe, which was delicious and nutritious because it's yams. 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 All right. What? Okay, we're gonna switch the music up, friends, because I'm done with the electro jazz. So there we go. Sorry, friends, if you were into it, but it was getting repetitive to me. I'm doing a mushroom and vegetable Japanese curry. Curry? I don't know why I said it that way. Curry. I like curry. I also like chutney. What the fuck? You see my streaming card again? Alright, everyone, I have to go to bed. I'm really tired and exhausted. Really, Ian? Sorry, buddy. Hey, man, I hope that you're alright. I hope that you're feeling okay and that you're in the healthy vein, because it sounds like you're fighting some being exhausted, and I hope that you find your energy soon, my friend. Rest well, and we'll see you soon, alright? I just sat down and looking for a new 1/8 scale model to buy and build, debating between a 1/8 scale RC tank or a 1/200th scale Bismarck to build, and also trying to find the best deal on metals. Metal! So, I was going to say that we should get together for shenanigans this weekend on Sunday, but if this model is in town, then I might end up shooting at that point. Speaking of which, yeah, it looks like we'll have to hold off on shenanigans. Might be able to do something with her on Sunday. Yay! Get some more reference materials. There we go. We'll see what we can pull off. More reference materials is better, right? You know what would be kind of fun, I think, is, and I was thinking this on the last one, the one over there, is to do like a little animation with this. Just a simple thing where like the wings glow or something, right? They like pulse. What do you guys think? That'd be something that you guys would be interested in watching me put together on stream? Is that 25? Bring that down. Bring that down. Like I would finish it out, I think, like her over there in some way, and then just do a little animation thing. Did it not give you the extension there, Rick? There it is. Man, that's a little slow. Stream Elements, man. Taking a nap on stream. What the hell's wrong with you? Alright, so I guess the answer is maybe we can do something as a little animation. Might be kind of fun. Oh man, I've heard this song so many times. Let's put it on the next one. There we go. Might have to look into some other music services. I looked into, what do you call it? Pretzel Rocks? I don't know. Doesn't rocks to me. Make a note to myself. Red hair lines and black hair. Also, glowing wings. Animated. So, for those of you that are wondering what my writing looks like, this is how bad my writing is. Feel free to judge me, because I judge me. Would you judge me? I'd judge me. I'd judge me so hard. Yeah, really? Cool. All right. Thank you. Thank you. I feel less bad about it since the person with the neatest handwriting in the world said that. I'm just waiting for the fucking joke to drop from her. Like, whenever Seriana's too nice, I'm like, It's like, is she gonna, is there a joke there, or does she want me to go over to her first base? Yeah, that. Wow, that was the weirdest flex, Seriana. That was the weirdest flex. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, yes, but I don't know how I feel about that. See, because it's not fair, folks, because she's saying my handwriting is super elegant and easy to read, right? So, weird flex? I don't know. I don't know why I said folks. There's like 6 people here, as if we're talking to like the entirety of YouTube right now. So all of YouTube, Seriana's flexing. I'm really proud of my handwriting. I am left-handed, and it took me a long time to get it even just legible. You know, honestly, you should be very proud of your writing. I've watched you write, and I'm just stupefied. So that's, you know, if you're gonna flex and have ego about something, fuck yes, do it. That's something to have ego about. Don't have ego about weird things like I do. I'm like, did you see my plants? Only 3 of them died. Made myself the ad. What plants you got? Oh, I got a ton of plants. I've got a couple of jasmine plants. I've got a plumeria tree. I've got a plumeria baby. I've got a red tea leaf. I've got a red maple, red something or other. I've got a passion fruit plant. I've got a fern that's a little son of a bitch. I've got another, what was it called? Oh, I just looked it up. Something seashell or another. And then I've got a baby monstera that the wonderful Sariana gave me as a housewarming present. Present, he says. Present. And then I've got a multitude of succulents out there on that patio all along the top rail. And then should I keep going? I couldn't get the red Japanese maple actually. So it's like a red Japanese maple, but they wouldn't sell the red Japanese maple for Californians because of something or other. So you're fucked. Get fucked. No maple for you. Yeah. Yeah. And I may or may not have just bought 7 new succulents to go out there. Oh, philodendron. Yeah, philodendron on the table. Thank you, Sariana. What else? Oh yeah. I may or may not have just bought a what do you call it? A gardenia, because I love the smell of gardenia. It reminds me of my mom. So, yeah. Okay, wholesome autumn done. Fuck you and you fucking asking me fucking questions about fucking stuff. See, I could totally be a safe for work streamer. I just gotta be wholesome and talk about my mom. Thanks, Mom. You turned me into a wholesome streamer. She would just laugh in my face. I love the smell of gardenia in the morning. Reminds me of my mom. What? No, I actually really wanted to get one of those Japanese red maples, Gentaro, but it was during, when I moved, it was, still COVID times, deep in COVID times actually, and so the only way that I could get it, because I wasn't going to go out to a nursery and all that, was to order online, and they're like, no, we can't send you that stuff. I was, bummer, dude. I may still do it, depending. We'll find out. The one that I have right now, he's not doing so hot. I feel like I got it right before, because I feel like, was it probably October or so? So I got it right before it was about to hibernate for the season, and it just started to like it started to bring some new leaves out, and then there were some little flowers that were beautiful little tiny red flowers, like itty bitty ones, and then it was like hibernation, and you're not supposed to water them over the winter time and everything. So I haven't really watered it. I've just let it get rained on for the most part, and there's a few leaves on it, but it hasn't put out anything new. And since we're coming into spring, I'm probably gonna start watering it soon and see what happens here. Oh yeah, for sure. I think I paid $125 for the plant that I picked up, Gentaro. So I'm not really worried about the cost of that kind of thing, especially something that big, right? Like that's a plant that's going to stay with you, and they live for a long time. They're a tree, so you know, if you take care of it, you can expect that it's easily going to, in the mileage that you get out of owning a beautiful plant and taking care of it, it's going to pay for itself, right? Over time, at least. So I wasn't looking at costs and being like, oh, I can't spend that much money on this or that. I was looking like, what's beautiful and gorgeous and going to be a long time plant, right? Making me feel some sort of way about spending what I do on small plants. What sort of way is that, Sariana? I think, Gentaro, I think my barometer for what's an expensive plant is skewed because of Sariana. So she's like, yeah, you know, it's like this big and it's like $300. I'm like, what the fuck? Might have to move this hand in a bit so that the silhouette is a little better. So let's do this. Because I want to make sure that it actually breaks the line of her hip there, one way or another. So either further out. Yeah, I think that works better. Right? So I was looking at the tangents on the body there, and it just wasn't working for me. So I'm gonna clean this up a little bit and move it. That way we have a clear look at her hips and a clear line up for her hand at the same time, right? Just a little thinner than that in the arms too. So let's merge that down, clean that up. Also, I got my Florida Ghost for less than 150, so I haggled. I don't know what a Florida Ghost is. I need to look at it now, because if you paid $150 for a plant, it's probably a beautiful plant. That's a cool fucking plant, dude. I mean, that green and white though. Okay. I think I would pay a good amount of money for one of these. But, you know, I haven't seen any of these at Lowe's, at Home Depot, so I'm probably not going to buy them. I just spent $350 and drove 20 hours over the weekend to get a new tool, so I suppose that's my poison of choice. Gentaro. $350, 20 hours? Do they not have shipping? I'd be like, oh, that's 20 hours away. It might as well be in another fucking universe. I mean, like, I'm perfectly willing to drop $350 on a tool or an art supply. Oh, speaking of which, friends, do you want to do a unboxing with me? I should have put this in the fucking. I should have put this in the title. Here. There you go. Updated title. I love it. I can do this stuff on the fly here, and it's super easy. Barely an inconvenience. So, friends, over the weekend, I may or may not have purchased some things, and they actually came in pretty quickly. So, let's do a quick unboxing, shall we? I'm just going to move this out of the way here. Ooh, Trickel. Yay, things. See, now I feel bad that I don't have the overhead cam, right? Here, we'll do it up on screen. Yes, I'm a heathen. I'm just using scissors, and I'm pulling towards me. So yeah, dial 911s if anything happens, friends. So a little unboxing ASMR for you guys. See if this breaks shit. Let's find out. Oh, gone. There we go. Okay, so we've got some paper. Got a Trickel sticker. Is it a sticker? I think it's a sticker. Pretty sure it's a sticker. Yeah. And some brushes. Yeah, no. And the shipping list. And then we got this bad boy. Ooh. It's a triptych, right? So I can put a paint. Basically, I can do the whole thing. I can gesso it, and then I can do a painting here, a painting here, a painting here. I can have them relate to one another or not. So I got two of them, because I figured I don't want to have to buy them again if I like them. And so yeah, that's one of the things that I got. And then I got this, which is also a triptych, but it's more of a classical triptych, right? Let's see, go back here. There we go. So, you know, classical 3/4 profile. They're rather small. Like, I mean, that's not that big. That's a 2.5 inch by 8.5, 9 inches, right? But I do like the ones on the side. I like that longer kind of profile, and I think that'll make some fun little paintings. So hold on, move this back up. There we go. So what? Man, it's a good thing that wasn't a risque photo or something. Yeah, I'm very excited about those panels. They're gonna look really fun just sitting with the rest of the panels. What's happening here, OBS? Did you not like that? There we go. So yeah, those panels are going to wait for me to get to them with the rest of the I think I counted up the panels and surfaces that I can paint on. I have 61 canvases, panels, boards, and all that shit. So I think the funnest part about it is I can tell a little story with those, right? I think that's going to be really fun. I don't know yet what the story is going to be, but you know, I can concept something. I can concept. Why was I going to say concept? All right. Yeah, I can concept something surrounding those specific proportions, like, you know, like something pointing in from either side and then a primary thing, or like, I don't know. It seems it's a new format for me, and I'm really interested in seeing what it's going to end up looking like in the long term, right? And beyond that, it's traditional. So there's going to be a finished product that somebody can collect, right? Or that can just sit on my wall with the rest of my oil paintings. So yeah, that was something that I picked up, and I'm very excited about them. Which is kind of the position you want to be in when you're getting art supplies, right? You want to be inspired enough by what you're getting to like drive you to create more. Especially when it's traditional, right? Although I did also today randomly stumble across an iPad keyboard, so I can do that with some digital stuff. So it's not like a full keyboard, it's just a little like a number pad that's specifically tailored for Procreate. So I'm excited for that to arrive too. It was really inexpensive too, which was great. It was like under $40. So worth the expense to give it a try and see if it's something that can make me want to do more Procreate. Because one of the problems I have with Procreate is how long it takes to like tap, all that stuff to get to the menus and stuff that I need to use, right? But if I have a keyboard shortcut that I can just tap, like I'm used to using with Photoshop, then it'll be much easier to just move and use it like I use Photoshop. So hopefully it's gonna, like Daniel and I always say, it's if you find something that makes you want to make art, get it, regardless of the cost, right? Yes, Sariana, it is that one. It's this right here. That's an affiliate link, friends, because I have to tell you, just so you know. I would get precisely 2 cents off of that. So it's not like I'm gaining anything if you get that. What up, B? How you be, B? BB. B did some wonderful stuff that she put up on the Discord this morning. Friends, you should check it out in the Not Safe for Work section. Beautiful, beautiful speed paints. And then also check out B when you can. But also check out that keyboard thing for Procreate that I linked. It looks pretty cool, and it's got a bunch of great reviews. Who knows though? I mean, it's fucking Amazon, so those could all be bot reviews for all I know, right? But looks fun to me, and so I'm excited to give it a try and see if it makes me want to draw and Procreate more, or rather than makes me want to draw and Procreate more, smooths out the stopping points that are slowing me down in Procreate, right? B, how's your evening going? Sorry, I just had to finish that thought. How you doing, friend? Friendo? Hey, you were up until like 3 a.m. the other day, or the night rather. Aren't we in the same time zone? That's fucking intense, friend. So as you can see, I'm going back to some of my my drawing the outlines of shapes to get shadow shapes and that sort of thing. Because not for any other reason than I want to, like I said, integrate some of the work that I do with the fun that I do. No, I'm Central Standard Time. Oh, okay. So wait. Was a 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. stream? Damn. Were you just did you stay up and then stream? Because that's impressive. I don't have that type of energy anymore. That's true 21-year-old vibes right there. That's like if I told my doctor, oh my god, I sound old. If I told my doctor that I stayed up until 3 a.m., he'd be like, so, let's talk about your insomnia. I know I'm old because he used to call me young man. And he no longer calls me young man. But, yeah, I was just vibing. Yeah, that happens. There's nights where, what's funny is, it's not the energy level that makes me go to sleep. It's the thought of the lack of sleep hangover the next day that makes me go to sleep. where I'm like, man, if I keep doing all this, if I keep playing this video game for 5 more hours, I'm going to feel like absolute shithole tomorrow. So I'm like, I do the responsible thing where I'm like, okay, I gotta go to bed now. I slept until 3 p.m. Damn! I haven't done that since junior college. So Santa Barbara days was probably the last time I slept until 3 p.m. And honestly, I could not drink at all and stay up that late, and I would be hungover the next day. Because it's the lack of sleep I always found more than the alcohol that gives me the hangovers. I could not sleep like that anymore, partially because of my dog, but also I would just be sluggish all day. Yeah, I'm so used to getting up super early for work since most of my clients are East Coast. Ah, yeah. Yeah. That makes sense. Clean that up, clean that up, clean that up. So we're gonna have a super clean drawing. I mean, I could just do it as a paint, but I kind of want to do like an illustration with some glowing wings type of things, right? And make this gap a little, got to shape that gap right. That gap. That gap's sexy. Adderall. I suppose that'll do it. I've never partaken in Adderall. For me, it's all conjecture. I don't know what it would do for me. Probably not something that I would ever take, quite honestly. Primarily because I have a delicate mental state. And I think it would bork it up. Bork it up, that's the technical term. The non-technical term is cause a psychotic break. See, that's the bottom of the tail there, so put spines on our tail. Yeah, I mean, it is made for ADHD. Which, honestly, who knows? I probably have that in some regard. I feel like a good number of people in my family have that and are diagnosed with that and have just dealt with it their entire lives. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's something that I've just learned to integrate into my life, right? Just go straight down there. I'm gonna try something real quick. Can always undo this if it doesn't work. Yeah, I kind of like them as smaller, but what we can do is move them off this way a little bit, right? I'm really digging the darkness of the eyes in this, very sultry and subtle. Oh, thank you, thank you. That was the vibe that I was looking for, like a bit of sultry. Not all like glowy and shit like I always do, right? Let's switch it up a little. There we go. I like that a little better. So I'm trying to lock this in so that it's just a fun little composition, right? So I did work off of a reference image, can't show you. But I deviated quite a bit from it. Tilted her head down, move her arms away from her body more, that whole thing. So let's see if they're gonna glow. There we go. Yeah, I think that's a pretty solid start, right? So, why don't we do a new file for this? So do a new file for this. Uh-oh. Okay. Again, crop. So I'm trying to look at the proportions here and think about what the overall end composition is going to look like, right? No pinch points and stuff like that. Nice and balanced. Yeah, I think that's good. So now we're going to image size this. I'm going to take this up to, let's do 7,000 pixels. I think that'll make a, like if I'm going to do a print of it, which would be interesting, because if you have something animated and then you do a print, is it really, like, is it the same thing? So, it's Sariana, this is kind of an extension of the conversation that we were having when you were out here about like pushing artwork forward and using all of the things that I do. And I think this is one of those things, like kind of the beginning of those thought processes. Let's put this in the stream drawings folder. And since this is going to be kind of a longer form one, we're going to put it in its own folder. What do we call her? I don't even know. What's she called? Horny demon. She's got a lot of horns. All right, so, yeah. So now we can get in here and start doing some drawing proper, right? Oh, no, inking proper, I should say. And, I'm not gonna worry about the wings, because we're gonna do those as a shape that pulses with light, right? So. Damn, my contacts won't let me read that. Trilliscara, Temptress of the 7th Legion. Jesus, Gentaru. I wouldn't even know how to find that later on. It's like, it's just too, it's just, like, it's too good for me. I'm like, horny demon. Shit that I'll remember. I'm so embarrassed. Candy, the horny demon. I like candy. Oh, speaking of that, so I have my, all right. There you go. Speaking of that, I found some gummy bears that have like no sugar in them whatsoever, and I don't hate them. They actually don't taste too bad. So I can have a treat and not feel guilty about still eating sugars. I want candy. So I'm very excited to find candy that has no sugar and doesn't taste like fucking booty hole. Because when I have candy like that, I'd rather just eat booty hole, quite honestly. Meaning really crappy sugar-free candy. So now we're getting into inking, and this is something I talked about with Daniel. I feel like digital really shines for inking, because you can, because of the way that you can alter your marks and undo, and the opacity when you're working 100% opaque all the time, because we were talking about how digital pencil isn't quite there yet, right? Because it's hard to get the feeling of a pencil in digital in a meaningful way, right? But with ink, it's like fucking, they nailed it spot on, because they're not trying to mimic transparency and texture and all these different elements. It's just, this is a fucking ink. Like Procreate and the Apple Pencil is getting there. Like it's starting to, like, I can do pencil stuff in Procreate and not feel like it looks like ass. couldn't pencil to save my life in Photoshop. And I've known and used Photoshop for years, and I have gigabytes of brushes, and I still don't think that it's worth even trying to get something that mimics or looks like a traditional pencil in Photoshop. Like just know that that's a digital pencil, and that's what it looks like. But when it comes to inking, you can make all the fucking marks with inking. Hopefully this comes out cool. It's always a crapshoot when you're making art, right? Like, your hand may just forget what it needs to do. You may have a day where it's just like, you know what, we're not gonna do that today. Like, but hand, we do this all the time. And hand just says no. And there's nothing you can do about that. I would say it's hand and mind, right? And I think, I don't know for a fact, but I think it really has something to do with the synapses firing in the correct way, right? I was watching Vericillium, whatever the science-based YouTube channel. The guy puts out like a couple of videos a year. They're all really in depth, right? A lot of research and stuff. He was talking about computers, and he was talking about logic gates and that sort of stuff, and how some of that stuff works for the neurons in the brain. And I found that really interesting, and it made me think about times when the logic gates aren't working right. And yeah, that one, Vertasium. I was really close. There's a lot going on back here. Leave me alone. Thank you, Kentaro. And I feel like there's just days when the logic gates that control the actions of your hand and your understanding and all that are just not in sync. Like, they're just not working like they normally would. Then there's nothing you can do about that. And I've had days like that with drawing where, like, nothing I do, no amount of art that I look at, no amount of warm-ups that I do get my hand and mind into the shape that it is normally in on a day-to-day basis. It's so frustrating. Do you guys ever do that? You watch secondary content and then start to draw the parallels between content that doesn't have anything to do with art and then art or the things that interest you, I should say, right? Do you puzzle piece the world like that? Be like, oh, well, that connects to this, and that connects to this, and then that connects to this. It's something I've done forever, where I just like start to draw logic lines with stuff. It's also the reason that I read a lot of varying things on different areas of and avenues of science and history and geology and all that stuff to like put puzzle pieces into place, right? And it's really hard to figure it out piece by piece. But to me, it's like, it's super fun when you have a creative leap of logic and one thing just like naturally connects to another thing in your brain. Like that to me is true creativity, right? I think I've said that before about creativity as a whole. It's putting two not necessarily discordant things together, but two things together that you wouldn't normally think of as belonging together and coming up with something greater than its parts. All right. I'm not sure. Sounds like that's how conspiracy theories start too. No, B, I don't disagree at all, but maybe it has to do with the fact that the people that are doing conspiracy theory stuff or that lock onto conspiracy theory things in a major way are those that don't actually have creative outlets. That's all conjecture, and it's just like kind of off the cuff theory, but maybe? See, that side's compressing and this side's coming down, which means that this is actually going to come out to here. Don't do that. Using the eraser. There's certainly a fine line with that. B. Yeah. Very much. I love trivia, and it kind of seeps into everyday life. I can imagine. Gentaru, did you ever do trivia nights, like competition nights? That stuff is fun. I used to have a crew that I did that with here in Los Angeles. A number of years ago when I was working at Nickelodeon Virtual Worlds. I used to go in early on Tuesdays so I could leave early, drive all the way across town, 45 minutes, and get to the competition that we had at this bar down on Beverly? No, it was Miracle Mile, so it was near Laffa. Sorry, not Laffa. What do you call? LACMA, which is a contemporary museum here in Los Angeles. But we did really well. We had a guy that was just a fountain of information. And we placed in the Los Angeles Regional Trivia Competition, which was fun. Went to the championships. I don't know if there are any near me. I love UB quizzes? Pub quizzes. Yeah. That's essentially what it was. And we kept winning every week, so we just kept going back, right? Because every time you'd win, they'd be like, well, you win a gift certificate. And we're like, well, fuck, we can't use a gift certificate unless we come back, so let's go back. And then we had been doing it, I want to say we did it for like 2 years. We did it so long. Went to the finals and ranked 11th out of 72 bars in Los Angeles. So, did well. It was fun. I was the kind of art / music media guy, of course. And then we had a contemporary culture woman who was a wonderful human that I knew, and then him, and then we had a sports guy, and then we had an additional all-around person. That was good fun. Good memories there. Lakma has one of the Hokusai Great Wave of Kanegawa woodblock prints I want to see. Yes, Sariana, I know. It has been cataloged. It has been cataloged. There will be a time that we do it. Maybe when Cosmer's in town. Right, Cosmer? Sports is my big weak spot. Yeah, Gentaro, me too. It's like a sports question and I would just be like, can I get a... just like not even paying attention. Look, I heard Lackmine got excited. You know, I don't blame you, Sariana. Flexible Tangent, welcome into the stream, friend. Nice to see you. How is your evening? We're just hanging out, talking story. Did you say sports? I didn't say sports. I said I suck at sports. There's 2 sports I'm good at. One of them is on a skateboard, and one of them is bedroom sports. So I guess both of them involve wood. You're welcome. Shut up, you loved it. Listen, just because you laughed. Water, you say? Water sports? I was actually surprisingly good at wakeboarding. Had never done it before. And then went off the back of my brother's boat at one point. We had done some wakeboarding, and I was doing all right until I wasn't. But every time I go and I adventure with like my brothers or my brother-in-law or my brothers-in-law or my brother, I fuck my shit up because I'm doing stuff I shouldn't be doing. Like the wakeboarding thing, there was like, so with wakeboarding, if the boat is turning this direction, and you're off the back, you can steer this direction into the corner and just smoke just so fast that you'll pass the boat. So I would when he would turn left, I would try to steer out away from him and get pulled back really hard and then just crank out this way so that I'm just like super low, like going along. And the last time that I did it was the last time for a reason. I think I skipped like 4 times before I went under the water when I wiped out. So it was like, it was Crunk from Emperor's New Groove, back, elbow, shoulder, just along the water. Yeah, I hurt the next day and the next week and then week after that, but it was so worth it. It was so worth it. It was so much fun. And I say that about many injuries, so I'm doing something okay, I guess. Yeah, I think it's very important to get past that comfort zone. Last time I went skiing, I learned to take jumps because it was jump or break. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I did that my first time skiing. My mom about lost her fucking mind. because I grew up in Hawaii, right? Never been skiing. My mom took us on a family vacation, meet up with her sister, who is her closest sister, and we went to Lake Tahoe. And I think I was like, I was about 14 at the time, and had never been skiing. They took me out, and I did like the intro slope, and then my mom was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Over there." And I went to the next one up, and the next one up has jumps on it, right? So I clearly was like, I was comfortable enough that I was doing well, and I don't recall having any instruction, because I had been doing bodyboarding, skateboarding, surfing, and all of these recreational extreme sports back in the day. And so I was just like, okay, this is the logic of these things beneath my feet. Here we go. And just fucking went for it. And was doing jumps and stuff on the second one up. I don't know what that was at the time, but I just remember like my mom was just like, "What are you even doing? We're gonna end up taking you to the fucking hospital, kid." I did all right. In fact, I don't think no, I did. I wiped out at one point. Yeah, I wiped out hard. Slid down the hill. Yeah, it was good times. Yeah, I didn't try moguls. Mainly because I couldn't get the hang of the jump, the side to side moguls, right? I didn't understand the kinetic logic of it. Like, I think I could do it now because I get like which muscles to flex, what stuff to hold tight, right? But at this point, I probably wouldn't do it. If I'm gonna do anything, I'll probably go snowboarding rather than skiing. Because it's a board, and it's attached to my feet, and I get the logic of that shit. I've been doing that since I was 10 years old. And that's like board sports, good with that. Scuba diving, is that considered a sport? I'm good with scuba diving. I get the logic behind all that. Snowboarding is better for the knees? Is it? I don't know. The only thing that's weird to me, because I didn't do big wave surfing. The only thing that's weird to me is being strapped into the board. And it was weird even on the wakeboarding to be strapped into the board. Okay, I gotta go take care of Angry Baby. Have a wonderful night, y'all. Gentaru, it was wonderful to chat, friend. Have a wonderful night. We will see you next time, my friend. What is happening? Oh, hold on. Big boss, guys. Cool. Yeah, Gentaro, good luck on all the stuff. Let us know when things are happening for you. Love to see your logo and all that fun stuff. It's always fun to have that that stuff moving forward. You know, we're here to support you, friend. So I had a question for the big boss today, and I hit him up, and he just got back to me. So I got some stuff to follow up on tomorrow. Exciting. Exciting, friends. I wish I could talk to you guys about work stuff more. That'd be fun. Like, I wish that movie studios, game studios were let's see something here. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. No, sir. I don't like that. Let's see something here. Whoop. I wish that movie studios and game studios were more comfortable allowing subcontractors to show their work to others as like a hype building mechanism, you know? Or something like that, right? Wouldn't that be fun? Okay, so, have to try and get some sleep. We'll let the curry melt overnight and have way too much to eat later. Catch you on Twitch, Discord. Thanks, Cryptid. We'll see you Wednesday for some Twitch/Discord and stuff. Enjoy that curry. I am a little bit on the jealous side. Can't have curry because of my tummy, but sure wish that I could. There we go. I think that's it. Man, everybody's taking off. Was it something that I said? Do I smell funny? Just had a shower. I don't understand. Now we're coming up to the end of the stream here soon anyway, friends. Another 20 minutes or so. I don't know if I'm gonna finish this drawing tonight. We might have to finish it out on the Wednesday stream. Over on the Twitch. Oh man. She's like officially Candy now, B. Damn. That's amazing. It's there's something in curry spices that I just can't do though. It fucks up my stomach. I mean, I could do it, but then I'd have to leave and be like, "Thanks for the food. Gotta go. I'll see you later." Oh yeah, candy with an eye. Just gonna draw through to get this line because I feel like it's an important shape. I imagine she says it that way every time she says it's her name. Nope, can't have that touch. There you go. Yeah. So the question is it like super sultry? Candy with an eye. Put the eye in candy. Or is it like angry and aggressive? It said candy with an I, not a Y. I mean, she's a demon, right? So could be either. while chewing gum with her mouth open. All right, then it's sultry. Candy? Jesus. Don't ever do that again. Oh man. I discovered that I just can't have just a sandwich for lunch because I get so fucking hungry by 9 o'clock. Like, my stomach is literally eating itself right now. Speaking of candy. Stomach is just like, get the food! Get the food right now! Man, here I thought we were gonna continue the Myconids thing, and we just, like, left it in the dust. It's just gone. You know what? So, this is something that I try to avoid right here, right? This and this create a very unpleasing shape. Very unpleasing. There's much vexing. So, if there's a high one here, then we want a low shape here, right? So come down here and have that dip further down. It changes the shape of the boba a little bit, like covers it up a little bit, but it's better overall, I feel like, for the nature of the shapes themselves. So let's do that. Yeah. So now I can do a secondary shape back here behind that shoulder. I do want candy, I'm not gonna lie. That's all right. Not gonna do it. So she reminds me a little bit of somebody that I work with, at least facial structure wise. I'm going to have frozen blueberries later, and I am stoked. Hell yes. Frozen blueberries are excellent. Daniel's mom owned a blueberry farm up in Northern California, and he used to go up there during harvest season, and he would bring back literally a pallet, like that, filled with blueberries. And I would like every year, and I would have to freeze some of them because I couldn't eat that many fucking blueberries. So many frozen blueberries. Oh yeah, and they're all organic, fresh off the farm. Just so good, so good. Not picked too early because they didn't have to be, right? It wasn't this big, huge farm. It was a smaller organic farm, so very regional to where his mom lived. It was really great. Really great. So many blueberries. Just like, if you added it up, I'm sure it was like hundreds of dollars worth of blueberries. Yeah. Daniel actually has one of those bushes, or two of those bushes, outside of his house, or outside his apartment on his patio. So when she closed down the blueberry farm, she she ended up selling all the blueberries because they were mature plants. So he brought a couple back down. This was just prior to me moving, and I didn't have the space at the time, and I'm kicking myself for not getting them now. But I wouldn't have been able to keep them safe, unfortunately. But yeah, that would have been nice to have a little organic blueberry plant that would have lived for years. So he's definitely someone you can talk to, Sariana. Do they live 100 years? I thought they only produce for a certain number of years before they go dormant and don't produce fruit anymore. Yeah, blueberries are amazing. Definitely something that I have in my diet nearly daily, actually. So even if I had a plant, it wouldn't do the amount of blueberries that I need. Let's make the brush a little bit bigger. Yeah, but the bushes can survive for 50-ish years. That's crazy. Could have like a family heirloom blueberry bush, right? Wonder if I could keep them in my tower garden. I feel that might be too much water. Yeah, Sariana, yeah. I mean, they need a lot of water at the end, right? When you like flood the fields. But I think a tower one might be a little much. I don't know, maybe that's a question for Daniel. He just looked into all of that. Because he had to know exactly how to take care of his plants when he got them. Big Boss still, friends. Sorry. Take the time for Big Boss. Always take the time for Big Boss. He's a good dude. Very creative. Pick his brain and his blueberries. That just sounds fucking dirty. I'm gonna tell Tiny Girlfriend you said that flexible. Sariana's going nowhere near Daniel's blueberries. Whoop. Oh man, I'm not doing that inking again. Look, don't call me lazy, don't call me a quitter. I just like the line work, so I'm not going to try and repeat it. If you like the line work, use it again, right? I mean, I'm not wrong. It does sound dirty. Oh man, I want to get this done before the end of the stream tonight. So close. I don't think we're 7 minutes close though. See, that's the problem that I always run into is like wanting to get something done before the end of the stream and then not giving it the breath it needs to really succeed, right? I'm like, get it done. But why get it done? But why? When you can give it a little bit more time and you can finish it up nicely. Or you can get it to a point where the next stream you can do something even better with it. So rather than forcing the issue, you know, it can be organic and feel good. What are we talking about? Dirty Autumn. Bad. You're not safe for YouTube. Demonetized. Joke's on you, asshole. Does anybody watch this stuff from Devin Nash? It's like a game streamer slash personality, I guess. Owns like, or yeah, works at an agency that he owns that is represents gamers. He was putting out a video talking about what Twitch is and was and what it could be and where they've kind of dropped the ball. And I kind of listened to that today as I was working. It's interesting. Because his take is that Twitch was always meant for gamers. And the IRL stuff ruined Twitch. And I find it interesting. But I don't know I don't know how I feel about it because art is categorized as IRL, right? So the tubes after dark. Let's turn up the smoothing a little bit for this tail portion. Another reason, and I've said this before, but another reason that I like to get stuff done is because there's a certain vibe to each drawing, right? And since I have a variety of styles and approaches, I have to, when I sit down to start something back up again, I have to remember like the headspace that I was in when I was working on it. Like what were the objectives? What was the feeling of doing that art? And that sounds really fucking mushy and like kind of hippie, but there's a certain emotional headspace that comes from art, right? And that is then channeled into art. And I feel like frequently artists don't even realize that, and that's when they're really inspired and they're like, I'm doing a thing, and I'm fucking in the zone, and I'm gonna stay up until 3 in the morning. I think some of that might have to do with the fact that once they hit that flow state of making art, they're afraid that if they break that in any way, that they're not going to get back to that art in a meaningful way, right? Yeah, it definitely has an effect on style. Because, I mean, flow state is a very real state in the brain. It's been documented, and all athletes reach flow state and produce some of their best athletic moments. Musicians do it. Everybody does it. It's a between state of the brain where the brain waves are shifted in a very noticeable way. And that's the same for artists, clearly. And it's something that when you're in it, you can recognize that you're just locked in. Like a couple weekends ago when I was working on an oil painting and the music was playing and everything was just right, I hit that flow state and I got absolute goosebumps, and I was just locked in, and it was fucking great. And it was something that I hadn't felt around art in a long time. I can reach that flow state when I'm making music fairly easily, because there's a meditative aspect to making music for me. But doing the artwork, I haven't hit that flow as much. And I think part of that had to do with I wasn't on stream. I was hyper focused on mixing and laying down color in a way that my brain was able to like let everything else go in a way that it hadn't in a while. And I think that's where that flow state came from, and it was glorious. So that might be why it's trying to finish out things for a stream is pretty important, right? Because you remember the way your hand was moving and the feeling of the piece itself in a way that coming back to it isn't necessarily going to do. But that being said, the painting that I was reaching the flow state on, that was my second sitting on the painting. So it was something I had already worked on and I was coming back to, and it just clicked. So it was one of those moments where it all just came together and I was like, oh yeah, this shit's happening. Get that at times when me, the orchestra, and performers all sync up. It is. Oh yeah, yeah. I used to do that when I was with the band. I used to do that when I was DJing, and I still do that when I produce music. So it's definitely, I feel like music has a way of triggering that in people. And I think part of that is probably the fundamental nature of music, meaning it's a universal language, because what music is frequencies. It's vibrating frequencies oscillating at different frequencies into your brain and triggering things, right? And that's something that any alien culture is going to have. There's going to be something that does that, right? So yeah, I think music is something that taps into what it fundamentally means to be the universe experiencing itself. To quote Alan Watts. Well, that conversation took a fucking turn. I take the blame for that. See, I can be serious, friends. It's not just all about penis and joking and boobs and... Oh, I like that line, but... Yeah, I think she's looking good. More dick jokes, please. Yeah. That's not gonna happen right now. Friends, I think that's about it for the night. We have achieved. Thanks for hanging out with me whilst we got this thing to the next level. And Candy will return on Wednesday, where we will fix some of the drawing things a little bit, I think. Just, come back in, remember where we were, and adjust some drawing things, and then add in the wings, think about coloring her up, and then maybe... I like candy. And then maybe start thinking about like how to animate it. Not sure what that's going to entail right now. I might have to do a quick test animation to see if I can get what I see in my head in Photoshop, and if not, we might have to take it into a secondary program and do something there. Friends, thanks for hanging out tonight here on a Monday where things were a little discombobulated as always, and I was here and there and everywhere all at once. I appreciate your patience. I appreciate the conversation. I appreciate you guys all very much. We'll see you again on Wednesday over on my Twitch. Did that actually do it? I don't know if that did it. I don't think it did. So if you're new here, you can reach me on Wednesday and Friday at that Twitch. Until then, I'll be there 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Wednesday, Friday, over on Twitch. You can reach me on the Discord. You can reach me on the social media. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, all that stuff. And yeah, that is about it. Thanks, friends, for being here, for the conversation and everything, and for helping me name a character and all that. You guys are awesome. I love you all. Love one another. Be kind to each other. And that's it from the arts department. Keep drawing, and we will see you next time. Welcome back to the arts department, everyone. Go for it.
I'm gonna go for it. Wee! And Daniel's like, and did you see my pencil? Look at this tip. This tip is, oh shit, yeah, I broke it. Hold on. This tip is the best tip because this one actually has some flex to it.
I do not break my tips.
Bye, go.
Butts and tits and butts and tits and butts and tits and butts and tits.
You've reached Seb. Sorry I can't take your call right now, but leave a message after the beep.
It draws your eye and then pushes it up into I just gotta stop. Oh boy. Friends like these, who needs enemas? Enemies. Enemies. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like the Swedish chef. Making the earth and they're freaking into Photoshop. And queeps. There's a myth of the blade of inking, that whosoever pulleth out the blade from the inkwell will be, I don't know, an art monkey who it gets taken advantage of nonstop and people think they can just not pay. Oh wait, too real. It's supposed to be fancy. Why are you such a downer? I believe you get your ass kicked for saying something like that. I mean, honestly, Cox, if I could do that on stream, that's all this stream would be. I just said come on! Somebody has to think that was funny.
Duel on the poop.
They call it the poop deck because when you went to the poop deck, you pooped off the back of the boat. It'd be like, whoosh, and I would just get full fucking facial. Like, I'm like, ah. Right to the meaty nips of the bits. This is an adult stream filled with immature people. And we love it.